everybody, it's Sue Ralph back with crafting tips me to you, and tonight I'm just going to have a quick chat with you about the different type of ink pads there are on the market. Now I don't have all of them, but the ones that I have got that I use a lot, I'm just going to have a chat with you about them. Okay, so the first one is Stampin Up. As you probably realise now that I do like Stampin Up, and they do ink pads, and they come in this very clever container which when you flip it over, your ink pad is always ready for you to use, and because of the way it's laid back down, it's nice and juicy. The colour stays at the top of the pad for you. We also do a re-inker, so if at any stage that you need to sort of just reinvigorate your pad, you can pop a couple of drops of this on, but this can be used for other things, and I will talk about that on another tip. Okay, the next one I use a lot is the StazOn. This is brilliant for lots of different surfaces, from glossy cardstock to acetate to tin, and that's really good for stamping out an image, and then you can colour in using your markers and it doesn't bleed and it doesn't pick up the colour from your image. The next one I use quite a lot is Watermark, and this is a Watermark stamp pad which is clear. Unfortunately my pad's a bit different, but it doesn't matter because you can still use it. And it's like almost like a very sticky sort of clear ink. But what happens is, because it's sticky, once you've stamped your image, you can then pour your embossing powder over it, get your heat gun out, you know, just take the excess powder off, get your heat gun out, and it melts the image for you, and then you've got a nice raised glossy image. That's quite good, especially for sort of Christmas cards and things. Another ink that I do use is the Distress inks, and I'm sure a lot of people have heard about this one. Brilliant for blending, for doing lots of different type of stamping and inking, so you can do sort of backgrounds with it, but you can also stamp with it. And it's brilliant for using techniques for putting water on it, because it sort of bleeds out but you get the same colour. It is a good ink for you to try. And then the last one I wanted just to show you is, a lot of people are now using the alcohol markers, and the best type of ink for you to use for that is something like the Memento, because it doesn't react with your alcohol pens. If you try to use it with your StazOn, the alcohol in the pens would actually make the StazOn ink bleed, so it's not particularly good. Anyway, so that's just a very quick overview of the type of inks that I actually use when I'm doing my crafting. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow for another tip. Bye for now.